Hello, dear goddess. My name is Rochelle Richard, and I guide you into and through finding your power in every moment. And this comes as a result of me looking for and finding my power in every moment along my journey, as I have for now years. And it's taken me all this time to get to where I am. Yet I still continue to dim my light. I still continue to be confronted with the inner ego that likes to tell me that you're not doing it right. You're not saying what people need to hear. You're not saying what you should say. Nobody wants to hear what you want to say. You know, all these things that really continue to keep me in this box. Even the limitations that I have come to see that I have put on my twin flame connection. But this is important for us to be able to recognize for ourselves. Is to say, hey, I'm doing that to me, and it's happening for me, so I can see that I'm the one doing that. Me. It's all me. And right now, and I'm so excited about this. Oh, that's a move that RV and I both do. You will have some very similar mannerisms and movements, and that's one of our things, is doing this thing. So that caught me. But I am very excited for what I am this close to launching for all of you to experience in reclaiming your power on this twin flame self-love empowerment journey. Because, oh, dear goddess, dear fellow beloved twin flame goddess, rising into your power as well. I'm going to tell you something you're not going to want to hear. I didn't want to hear it. I wanted to just be like, no. I've been knowing for a while now, very succinctly, because a self-love empowerment coach discovering she's on a twin flame journey is like par for the course, as they say. Especially with what's been my history, which stay tuned for that, because my bio is about to be published. At least the short version of it. You can call it short version. But I am about to be releasing my first ever Twin Flame Edition Self-Love Empowerment Challenge. And this challenge has metamorphosized in several different ways from when it was first a Love Yourself challenge before I met my twin. It has since shifted into a self-love empowerment challenge. And it went from most recently being a 5-day to a 7-day, because it has been divinely guided to be a Twin Flame Edition Self-Love Empowerment Challenge. And I've already been getting some feedback on it from fellow Twin Flame goddesses who are just like, oh, I love. Oh my God, day 1 is awesome. Oh my gosh, day 2 is great. I'm loving this. I can't wait to keep reading. And I'm also letting them know that, I'm doing it with you too, boo. I don't just make something and say, here you go, sight unseen, untested, unexplored, and me, myself, having not done it. And I just caught 417, which is a major angel number in my life on my ticker there. But to really, again, recognize that I'm doing this right along with you, goddess. I am on this twin flame journey, doing my best to keep coming back to me, because I'm so grateful to have already been a self-love empowerment coach, to already have incredible tools and practices, techniques and resources at my fingertips to empower me to be coming home to union within at an even deeper level than what I ever imagined, because I thought I had my shit all figured out before he came in. I'm like, oh, I'm going to build this business. I'm going to do my thing, and it's going to be so perfect. And I'm just going to live a boring, simple life with a house full of cats out in the country by Cottonwood, Arizona. 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, there he drops out of the motherfucking sky into my life. It's kind of like, there I was, minding my own beeswax, eating my lunch. Which, that was okay. I mean, I wouldn't say it was nothing to rave about. Like I said, it wasn't like some big, crazy, extravagant dream where I was traveling the world or anything. Literally just calm and peaceful. No more drama, like what so much of my life had been. And like I said, there I was, minding my own business. There come the universe, flipped my lunch tray over, and I was just kind of like, I was eating that. I was okay with that. It wasn't bad. There wasn't nothing wrong with that food. There wasn't nothing wrong with that vision. Because I was playing small. I just didn't realize it. And I had shrunk myself. And now, as I have been calling back my own power and anchoring, as I've said, at an even deeper layer and level than before the blessing of my twin. Even with where I am right now of feeling like maybe we are better off with you not in my life. Because I got shit to do, and yeah, I got a mission. And I'm still ready for that mission. Which, as I said, bringing this power back into myself, coming back home to me, what my soul purpose is, my earth mission, my twin flame mission, even greater still, to discover that I'm actually here to serve twin flame goddesses, which, remember, I didn't even believe in twin flames. I always got to throw that in. When I met mine, I didn't even believe in the concept. But it makes sense that what I did believe of it was that a twin flame journey was really actually a self-love empowerment journey, that you are your twin. And it's about balancing those energies within. And that really you are not going to have a successful union with your twin until you achieve that union within, because you are your twin. And that is why my once 5-day self-love empowerment challenge is now a 7-day self-love empowerment challenge twin flame edition, wherein I incorporate some of the twin flame empowerment tools that I have been using on my twin flame journey. That brings it back home to me. Because, dear goddess, this is what I'm going to tell you that, like I said, I didn't want to hear it. Is that you have actually got to get to a point where you don't give a rat's ass what the fuck your twin is doing in his journey. That no matter what he's doing, who he's with, where he's at, where he's going, that you are focusing on you, that you are feeling good about you, you're in your power, you're aligned within, you're in your mission, you're feeling great about life, you have a vision that is not centered around him. Because that, dear goddess, is attachment. That is one of the things of the ego that we must release. Unconditional love, true unconditional love means I love you with no conditions attached. That means I love you whether you're with me or not. That means I love you whether you're with her or single. I love you no matter what. And to honor that space of loving yourself more, so that while your twin is sorting out all his dark night of the soul space, all his shadow aspects and his ego shit, because, oh yeah, he got it. Like, and especially my twin and I, oh, jeez, did we sign up for some shit in this, in this life. Training. On the job training for the mission that we've come to fulfill. We've come to achieve. You're not just here randomly. You serve a purpose. But you've got to come home within to reveal that purpose to yourself. Dear Goddess, your twin flame journey, your twin flame union really is not about union with him. Not at all. Not at all. It really is completely about union within you. About you coming home within. You reuniting with your truth. Your authentic self. To show up. Just like all of a sudden I truly do feel this space of, this is what I'm born to do. It doesn't matter what my life once was, where literally my life was spent being awake only at night because I had to be under the cloak of the night. I couldn't be seen. I had to hide. You want to talk about dimming your light? Especially when I had my drug dealer pimp. Oh, that was rough times. But that's the beauty of this 7-day self-love empowerment challenge, Twinflame edition, that I'm so excited to be refining and putting that finishing touch on just for you. Because I know this space, Goddess. I know that space of wanting him in your life. And your mind telling you that you need him in your life. That life just isn't as good. Or it isn't good at all if he's not in it. Dear Goddess, that is you turned away from you by focusing on him. That's not the way. That's not the path to being with him. Being obsessed and focused on him is not the way home within. It's the other way around. And I promise you, Train. Toot toot. Amplifying this message here. I promise you that no matter what, you coming home to you, you being fully anchored in your truth and your power, no matter what he does, guarantees you a life that feels good. And isn't that what you really want? Isn't that what you believe having him in your life is going to achieve for you? Well, you have to be in that feeling good space before. Because that is that aligning those energies within you. That is coming into union with yourself, because your true self is a high vibrational being. And if you feel bad because he's not with you, then who is that really hurting? Not him. I mean, it's affecting him because I can clearly see the amplification of his unhappiness and his disconnectedness when I am in that space. And that is, like, some days I'm like, really, universe? I don't want to play anymore. I want to play. Stop! Stop with the signs. Stop with the synchronicities. Stop. But that really truly is that space of saying, Rochelle, the state you're in, you are affecting him. This is that connection between us. And the more you come back home to you, the more he's going to be coming home to you. But you cannot do it for that reason, because that's still doing it inauthentically. It has to be about you coming home to you, and you loving you, and you being you true, because he can't until you do. Especially you being the more awakened one, you understanding this twin flame journey, this twin flame connection, this being a light worker, a star seed, shadow work, dark night of the soul, all this crazy woo-woo shit that for an unawakened or matrix twin, or even someone, a twin who kind of sort of recognizes that there's something going on here, but scares the shit out of them, because that's mine. We start to do this, and then it's like he starts to see himself, and then he's like, and I'm like, oh. But then I recognize that me, energetically, I'm doing the same thing, and I'm pushing him away. I'm pushing him away. It's because I am pushing a part of myself away. This twin flame mirror experiment, or, well, experiment, exercise, experience, that was the word I was looking for, experience. The twin flame mirror experience that I utilize in my connection to really hone in on, usually shit I don't want to see, is such a gift. And I include it in this self-love empowerment challenge. The questions I ask, how I decipher, how I clarify things for myself, so I can really just be like, here's your shit, now look at it. Because it's what you got to do. The greatest Goliath you will ever face, dear goddess, is that which is in you. That which is in you. And you can embrace this twin flame journey as the greatest teacher for you. And that, I realized that before I ever read that about the twin flame dynamic, is that they are truly your greatest teacher about you. And in this moment, I feel like I've kind of been all over the place in this video. But I really, truly honor the understanding that a twin flame journey has everything to do with your self-love empowerment journey. That's the only path is inside here. And I promise you, you come home to you, everything else in your life will fall into place. It's not just union with him. Everything that you desire, goddess, you will align with when you align with union within. I promise you, because you will be fully in your power of you. And nobody else can beat that but you. So that is my earth mission. That is my twin flame mission, my soul purpose. As my role in helping to save the world is to guide twin flame goddesses rising into their power, even greater still, to rise into their power. Along this twin flame journey, which really actually is completely 1,000% wholly a self-love empowerment journey. So it's time. It's time to find your power, dear goddess. It's time to let go of him and come home with it. You are waiting for you. That longing that you have for your twin is that longing for you within. Answer the call. It's time to come home. I'm here to support you in this power reclamation journey, dear Goddess. I truly, truly know and understand your pain on more levels than what you could ever fathom. I do offer one-on-one intuitive clarity coaching sessions so that between you and I, our intuition, source, guidance, we find you clarity on where your power is so you can take that shit back and fucking rise. And be living the life that you came here to live without any dependency on anybody else needing to be in your life, because you have discovered the true value of you. You can book your own personal one-on-one intuitive clarity session at empowermentexperiences.com/ICS for intuitive clarity session. That link is down below. And again, it's empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. I recommend the 75-minute session. I'm probably going to do away with the 30-minute because that 75-minute is really, truly where magic happens. The coaching, the intuitive reading through cards, intuitive coaching, you just got the whole package deal. Guaranteed. You come carrying a load and you leave feeling so much lighter. So much more empowered to face whatever challenges are coming your way. Because the power is in your hands. Because it's always been inside you. Namaste, God.